Trying to get the feel for them before I record it. But it says take a deep breath. You're going to have financial blessings. What I do is for me, make them think about it, the way you handle your situation, celebrate. So every situation you were trying to be the person to diffuse the bomb. And every time you diffused it, it's like you saved buku lives, but nobody ever thanked you. It's like, well, you're supposed to do that, so what are we thanking you for? Because I didn't have to do it. I could have saved myself and, you feel me, left y'all to figure it out, and time would have ran out, and y'all would have been struggling trying to pick up the pieces, and I would have been living my happy-go-lucky life because I don't partake in things that y'all partake in. So it's like once you do it, there is no go lay down unless you're trying to do it, reverse it, but you have to genuinely want to reverse it. It's not like, oh, I want to reverse it for an image, and then once you get what it is that you, I relapsed, blah, blah, blah. Unless you genuinely, but like, you're not gonna get this opportunity if, until after you relapse, if you ever relapse. And it's like, well, how you gonna assume I'm a relapse? Why not just? Because you have to make sure that you don't relapse. So if we tell you we're going to give you something and you don't receive it and you relapse, you're not ready for it. But if you feel me, handle the situation accordingly, then you will get rewarded. Just because you put in the work for something don't mean that you're ready for it. You have to put in that work and then be worthy, or be, is that, but you're going to get these financial blessings, and you're going to be like on a TV and stuff, like people going to be watching you. Everybody that ever thought little about you is going to be salty because they didn't know that you had that in you. They thought that you was just this little Rudy Poo, this little quiet, don't got nothing going for herself, trying to. And what's funny is everybody know that they're pretending to be divine feminine only because they think divine feminine doesn't know. It's just funny. It's funny to me how y'all could go around knowing that it's a lie, believing y'all own lie, feeling like, you feel me? But that's because divine feminine allowed them to, it don't mean that it's working. It's just y'all don't know that she know that y'all doing it like y'all behind. But people getting so tired of keeping their own secrets that they just, I feel so much better now. Like even that, they don't realize that came from divine feminine, for somebody to be free enough to just admit that they out here with multiple women instead of trying to create a facade like, oh, it's just you, because they could be telling this to everybody. But so if you tell a female, oh, it's just you, she gonna want all your time. But if you keep it 100 and be like, hey, I'm with this girl today, I'll be with you next week. Okay, cool. And that gives the female the choice to make if she want to deal with that or not. And if so, don't complain about what you chose to let happen. And even though you're not going to rub it in their face, you still want to make them think about it. Like, for the next person that comes in their life, they're going to think about, oh, like, dang, I judged Shorty and she was more than what I thought she was. So the way you handle the situation, celebrate the new you. The money is not necessarily coins and stuff. It could be, you raised your self-worth. You raised the value within yourself. But also the financial blessings come because of the struggle you have to go through to reclaim your power, and you still remain you. Keep people out of your business. The money, So you might receive the money, but you can't tell nobody. So don't go around and be like, oh yeah, I got this money, I'm finna do this and that and that and this and this and that. Because then people gonna be really upset that they did all this black magic and you still elevated to where you needed to be. Because you fought for it. You fought for it. So this will be my second time. How much time? My second time going in the hermit mode. And I think this time, or I'm going to just focus on my new connection. It's not your problem. I think this karmic masculine is battling with the fact that he likes divine feminine, but she's not his type. But for some reason he can't, his feelings for her are stronger than what he would like to believe. Multiple options of income. Better late than never. Mari, come on, baby. Things are not what they seem. I wish it was. I wish that instead of saying the opposite, because if I'm watching you and you telling me all this stuff, you could be saying that to throw off the karmic, but nobody has time for that. Like, you gotta, you want to have control over something, but yet you want divine feminine to approach you. Like, that's stupid. You should, if you want to have control over something, take over control as the man in a relationship and be like, look, I know, the situation was rocky when we first got together, but I strongly felt that you were gonna be for me. But then when I heard that it could be somebody else's baby, it sent me over the edge because I just went through that, and it turned out like clearly she's your child because you're on child support, but not you can't judge somebody because that's what the masculine is saying. But when you look at somebody and they don't like you really don't care because you got a baby mama in the hospital about to have your child or whatever, and you out here, you're not out here with divine feminine, you out here with another female that's not even the karmic that you with now. So it's like when you was with your baby mama, divine feminine thought it was just, okay, you got your baby mama and then you got divine feminine. But then found out that you got another side piece, and then you probably got another side piece, and then while dealing with divine feminine, like, my masculine was with me, and then 2 days later, he in a relationship with another girl. So it's like, how could you expect divine feminine? But then when the baby came, it changed everything because it's like, okay, I got pregnant by you, and they said whoever I get pregnant by, this and the third. So, and then he want to throw it off as, oh, I don't think that's my baby, and blah, blah, blah. But that was a test for divine feminine to see, like, boy, I ain't out here doing it don't matter what they said I was doing. I'm not out here doing none of that. But because divine feminine sees stuff, and it's like you out here doing you, so right, and we're not in no committed relationship, so what is there to actually get mad about? And at that time I had decided that I wasn't gonna mess with him no more because you got a whole baby mama, y'all live together or whatever the case may be. Like, at first y'all wasn't, and now that y'all are, it's like, what type of woman would I be if I continue to mess with him knowing that, okay, at first y'all wasn't, but now y'all are? Because then after the baby, I don't know, but all I know is it's not your problem. Divine feminine folk Divine feminine folk. See, look, a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Don't worry, save your money. So, I was about to say something. Yeah, they don't want me to say that because it's personal. I'm trying to give y'all a summary of it. But anyways, save money. The weather is changing. It's getting cold outside. Don't be something that you're not. Good things are coming, and be brave. So whatever is happening by the end of this year, you should know what it is. So just take a deep breath. Stop worrying about who is not fighting for you. Like, he probably don't know that it's you fighting for him because he got so many females. Like, you talking about divine feminine, but really, what's to you?